My on, I can't see my monitor because I've got a dog in the way. It's Monday morning. The dog is ready to play. I have no music going. I thought it sounded really quiet in here. Hi, Edie. There we go. The dog has left the building. No, he's still in the building. He's just looking around for a treat or someone to play with that tennis ball. And hey, Cheryl. Alrighty, it's Monday. We're doing barefoot cardio conditioning, hence the bare feet, which you know I love. You are welcome to wear shoes if you like, but I would definitely recommend bare feet, no socks, too slippery. So all you need is enough space to be able to step forward, side, and back from wherever you start. If you have a mat, that's an added bonus because it sort of helps you be where you are. And also, if you have a sticky mat, then it'll help you from slipping. Sorry, that wasn't for you. Hey, Jackie. How are you guys? Oh my gosh, people from all places I've taught over the years. The only good thing is if you want to have something shaped like this, it's sort of a 3D rectangle, the yoga block, getting situated. I have one of these close by. It's just for the last interval that I do. Just if you want it for balance, you can have this, you can use a book, you can use a dumbbell on its side like this. You could use a piece of furniture, whatever you have, but just so you know, you might want something like that at the very end. So there's that. Other than that, if you're watching this later on YouTube and not live, know that I appreciate it. Dog is blocking the sign, but oh, awesome. Edie said Target has these for $7.99. That is hard to beat. You cannot get a lunch for $7.99 these days, so that's good to know. Thank you for that, Sid. So if you're on my YouTube channel already watching this, that's awesome. If you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube fitness channel, the link is in my bio in my Instagram, so I appreciate that. If you would hop over there, tell a friend. After party today, it's going to be a lot of deep stretch and some upper body. I have not yet decided if I'm going to use dumbbells for the upper body, if I'm just going to use body weight. We'll see when we get there. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're like, where's the after party? The after party's only live, so that happens right after I do the live class. I sign off, share it, I come right back on for like a after party with about 20 minutes of just additional stuff we can do that will complement the class. So if you have any sort of injury that you're working with, make sure you do the first, maybe the second layer of all the intervals. If you just don't push it if you're working on something. If you've seen a doctor for an injury, make sure you've been cleared to come back and do this because I wouldn't want you to get hurt. So having said all of that, if the dog will make it, oh, you also use dumbbells. Okay, so we'll use, Jackie said use dumbbells. All right, we'll use dumbbells in the after party today. I'm gonna use 5 pounds. You're welcome to use whatever you like. So we'll do that. I love that you're live and you guys can like tell me what you want. And also I'm gonna have, you should too have a beverage nearby. I keep my water in a wine glass. Yes, you're on live. We were just discussing what we're gonna do in after party. I promise it's water. And a couple of towels because it's gonna be super sweaty. So having said all of that, I'm gonna try to think that I'm gonna go to this side first. So I'm gonna keep my yoga block over here. So you're gonna stand at the front edge of whatever space you're working in, shoulders down and back. Jack, I was just thinking of how long ago we used to do class together. I was just legal to drink, I think. Shoulders down and back. You can wiggle your toes facing me, feet under your hips under your shoulders, high speed. Bring your arms up, and then fold just a little bit far enough so you can lace your fingers, knuckles facing the floor. You'll round up at the top, press your palms towards me, round your back, and come up. And then forward fold, lace, round up, and then round towards me and up slightly faster. So fold, round up, press, and lift. Fold, round up, press, and lift again. Fold, round, press. Same thing, fold, round, press. Twice more. fold, up. Last one, fold, up. Hold your arms up. Now this time, right arm towards me, left arm towards the back. Find a squat position. Can you wiggle your toes? Come up to the top. And then other way, squat, left arm towards me, and up. 2 counts to make it happen for 2. And up, try to keep your knees facing me. Single counts here. So squat, press. 1 arm front, 1 arm back. Let's do 4 more like that. So 4, there's a rotation through your core. Once more, forward fold. Either grab your elbows or let your hands hang to the floor. Either way, your toes can wiggle. Try to straighten your left leg and bend your right knee. Sitting into your left hip. Should feel this all the way up and through your glutes. Change sides, straighten your right leg and bend your left knee. Sitting into your right hip. All of your toes can wiggle. Bend both knees. Lift your tailbone up. Slowly unroll your back at the top. Shoulders roll down and back. 3, 2, both arms come up, inhale, reach up. Forward fold, unroll, in 4, 3, 2, let's do it again. Both arms come up and forward fold, tailbone lifts, unroll, 3, 2. This time on your fold, bend your knees far enough to get your hands to the floor. Step back to take your first downward facing dog. Your tailbone lifts up to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Your heels reach for the floor. Your palms press into the floor. Then lower your hips to plank, hands underneath your shoulders. So anytime we come to plank, high back lane, feel free to put your knees on the floor. Either way, hands underneath your shoulders. Maybe your knees are up. From either plank, lift your tailbone back up to a down dog. 2 counts to lower down to plank. For 2, and lift. Again, lower 1, 2. Same thing, lower for 2, and lift. Twice more, lower for 2. 1 more, and hold your down dog position. And shift your weight to your right hand and foot. And bring your left leg up only far enough to feel the stretch behind your right leg. You can stay right here or bend your left knee and open your left hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out to your down dog split. You can stay here or you can lower your hips and bring your right knee or your left knee to your right elbow. Then bring it over to your left elbow and back up to your 3-legged dog. So you're welcome to stay here or come with me, lower, bring it over to the right and left, back up. Lower, right, left, and up. 1 more, lower, right, left, and everybody should be here in the 3-legged dog. Both feet to the floor, down dog in the center. And shift your weight over to your left hand and foot. Your right leg comes up until you feel the stretch behind your left leg. You can stay right here or bend your right knee and open your right hip. If you took the bend in rotation, straighten back out to your down dog split. You can stay here or lower your hips. Right knee comes to the left elbow and over to the right. So glad you're here, Beth. Come back up to your 3-legged dog where you can stay or you can come with me, lower down and knees left and right and up. Lower, left, right and up. 1 more, lower, left, right. Hold your 3-legged dog. Both feet to the floor. Down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold. Your tailbone lifts. Slowly unroll. One bone at a time, shoulders down and back. For 4, 3, 2, both arms come back up. Forward fold, bend your knees far enough to get your hands to the floor. Step back and find your down dog again. And lower your hips to plank. Maybe you're on your knees. Next progression from your knees is up. If you're already up, you can rock forward and back. In 4, you're holding or you're giving a little rock. One more time. Hold any plank. Lift your tailbone up to a down dog this time. Shift your weight to your right hand and foot, and your left hand grabs your left ankle. Bring your left foot forward. Both hands on your front knee. Come up. Find your crescent pose. That is back leg. Right leg back behind you with your heel off the floor. Left knee bent solidly in the middle of your front foot. From here, hinge over, hands behind your front leg. Back up again, hinge over for 2. Twice more. Hinge over for 2. And up one more time. And hold it up. This time, both hands on the inside of your left foot. Engage your core. Step back to plank. Let's try it on your left. So, tailbone lifts up. I meant your right. I will tell you why I'm distracted in a moment. Shift over to your left hand and foot. Right hand on the right ankle. Belly button pulls in. Step your right foot forward. It stays bent. Back leg is straight. High dive. Come bow all the way up. Crescent here. Hinge at the hip. It's a little distracted because there's a dog hair that got into my throat. Disgusting, but that's what's happening. Welcome to live. It's like you're here with me. Last one. This time, both hands on the inside of your right leg. Can you wiggle your toes? Engage your core. Step back to plank. Hold it here. From here, you'll lower your knees. Release your feet. Hips to your heels. We'll round up and find our modified plank. That's hands underneath your shoulders, knees on the floor, elbows squeeze in. Maybe you bend your elbows a little bit or a little more, or full, almost to the floor. Either way, straighten your arms by pushing the floor away, then hips to your heels. Let's make it flow. Round up and either hold or bend and child's pose. So you control how far you bend. Round up, hold or bend. Round up, hold or bend. Round up, hold or bend. Once more. Next time we come to modified plank and hold it there. When you get there, tuck your toes. Push the floor down away from you to find your down dog. Bring your knees back to the floor. Release your feet. Hips to your heels. Make it flow. Round up in 1, 2, push down. For 2, knees down, child's pose. Let's do it again. Round up. For 2, push down. For 2. Let's do it one more time. Round up in 1, 2, push down. For 2. On the next pass, come to modified plank and hold it here. Tuck your toes. Try to lift your knees. Right hand to the middle. You'll rotate to a side plank. Maybe your right knee finds the floor. Either way, right wrist under your right shoulder, through your body. Left fingertips reach up. You can hold here or bring your top arm towards me. And up. Now maybe underneath your bottom arm. Single count if you're ready. Front and up and under. One more. And hold your side plank. Come back to the center. Find any plank. Maybe you're on your knees, maybe not. Left hand to the middle and rotate over to a side plank. Maybe your top arm reaches towards me and maybe underneath. Feel free to put your left knee on the floor. Single count. Front and up and under. Again. And hold your side plank. Come back to the center. Find any plank. Are you warm? You can hold here. So if your plank is on your knees, your next progression is gonna be to come up. Once you're up, option to bring a knee in to plank. Other side, maybe faster. In. Yep, we're going right into it. Maybe you want to double it up and give it a little run. It's not a long interval. We just have 15 seconds to go. Pushing the floor away from you. Maybe you're slowing it down or running it out. 3, 2, any plank hold. Lift your tailbone up. Walk your feet up towards your hands and unroll in 4, 3, palms together here. Little squat. Push the floor down away from you to come up. Hi Lori, how are you feeling? Think, squeeze. Let's do it again. 4 more squats. So we have 4. I feel I have to adjust my outfit. 2 more. Now both arms come up. Inhale, reach up. Bend your knees, hands to the floor. Step back. Any plank hold or knees in. You decide. Are your knees gonna be down? Are you holding a plank? Or are you moving in a plank? And you can mix it up in the interval. I'm gonna go faster. In, hands under your shoulders. Just 10 seconds to go. You decide how much or how fast. In 4, 3, 2, hold any plank. Your tailbone lifts up, down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold. Tailbone lifts up, unroll. At the top, you'll squat. Squeeze your glutes. Shoulders down and back. You know, it's a holiday today for my people. But this is the way I'm choosing to spend it. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell the higher ups. I don't want to get in trouble. 2 more squats and we go again. Here we go. Both arms come up, inhale, reach up. Forward fold, hands to the floor, step back to any plank. Maybe you're on your knees, maybe not. If you aren't, knees into the chest. You can go slower than me, in and hold, or in, or maybe you double it up, in. Either way, you're breathing all the way in and out, and your hands are underneath your shoulders. In 4, 3, 2, hold any plank. Tailbone lifts up, down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Head hangs, your tailbone lifts up. Unroll, 3, 2, squats here. No doubt you should be plenty warm. We're moving on. Remember, you can always grab a sip of water. You don't have to wait for permission from me. Keep your squats. Maybe your arms come up by your ears. Make sure you're breathing all the way in and out. Sink, push the floor away from you to squeeze your glutes. Here we go, forward fold. Slowly reach up, come back up, 2 squats. Let's do that again. Fold here, reach up behind you, come up, 2 squats. Now we'll do just 1 fold, slightly faster. Come up, just 1 squat is really what I meant. Fold, up, squat, again. So this is your pattern. If the fold is too crazy, don't do it. Do only squats if the fold isn't treating you well. If you're in a fold and you're ready, maybe your heels lift. On the fold only. So heels up and squat. Again, fold up and squat. If you're working the heel lift, maybe you move on and get a little air in the jump. Up, squat, again, fold up, and squat, again, fold up, and squat. Maybe no jump, up to you. 4 more to go, so 4, you can mix it up, 3, 2 more, last one, hold any squat right here. Toes to wiggle, make a fist, extend. Breathing all the way in and out, in, 2 more, hold your hands in the fist, push down, squeeze your glutes, try to lift your heels, hold here, lower your heels, wiggle your toes, palms together, squats right here. Sink, push down. All right, we have to make sure you have room on either side of you, which I kind of jumped over here, so I'm gonna fix that. All right, now I have room. 2 more. Left leg just steps out 1 time, and then over to the right. Easy enough. That step can sink, press. So sink, press. That presses down into the floor. Arms up, right here. Sink, press. Again, maybe right arm down, left arm. Sink, press against the floor. Maybe your arm makes a little circle and you look up. You don't have to, it's an option. 2 more. Parallel squat right here. Palms together. Maybe you touch your knees, reach up. Touch, knuckles up. 2 more. Are you ready? Step out to your left. Sink your hips either straight down or semicircle. 2 more. Feet parallel, squat, touch your knees. 4, up. 2 more. Left side, step out, release. 4, 3, 2, parallel squat, touch your knees. 4, 3, we're going again. Left side steps out, release or not. 2 more. Feet parallel, squat, touch your knees. 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top. Maybe your heels lift, balance. Maybe you find a chair squat position. Palms together, thumbs at your chest. Lower your heels, wiggle your toes, come up, squats right here. All right, take a little step back. You want to have room in front of you. Cross your forearms here. I think that dog here is migrated. Alrighty, left leg steps forward, this step, and right. Easy enough. Your back heel can pop up just a little bit. Arms out and cross. Out and cross. Out, cross, out. Maybe that becomes a lunge, and up. Lunge, and up. Easy enough. In 4, 3, 2, parallel squat. Touch your knees. We did this before, but this time, fingertips to ceiling. It shouldn't matter, but it does a little bit, not a lot. Maybe you lift your heels at the top. Sink, heels up. So 4, up, 3, up, 2. Here we go. Left leg steps forward and lunge. Up, lunge, up. 1 more. Squat, touch your knees. Heels up, fingertips up. Oh, I just spit on my mat. 1 more. Left leg steps forward. 4. You can do this without the heel lift. 1 more. Oh, I forgot the arm. Squat, touch your knees. Press. I'll do the arms up this time. Lunge forward, down, up, up. Squat, touch your knees. 4, heels up. 3, We'll do it again. Left leg lunges forward. Cross. Up. 2 more. Squat, touch your knees. 4, heels up. 3, 2, and hold it up. Try to balance. Where's your middle? Feet under your hips, hips under your shoulders. Find a squat without lowering your heels if you can. Cross your forearms, make a fist. Lower your heels, wiggle your toes. Push down, squeeze your glutes. Squats right here. Ooh. Grab some water if you need it. Take a little step forward. We're gonna work behind us. Push down. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Here we go, left leg steps back 1 time. And you're right. So it's just a step. Maybe you sink your hips. So it's like the step out. You sink down, hips under your shoulders. You can work right here. Or you can pull back like a bow and arrow. Pull back, cross, pull back. Now Steve and Guy, you know what's coming. So you decide where you want to go. Maybe you touch your knees, pull back. Touch your knees maybe, or just a cross. You decide. If you're coming down to your knees, you have one more option. To sink your hips and touch the floor. Touch, you can just sink right there. You decide. Pull, 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, and hold your chair pose here. Wiggle your toes. Come up, palms together, and squat. Squeeze. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. Sink. Squeeze your glutes. Whew. Out of breath today. Keep your squat, but take your feet out wide. Toes towards me. Same move. Push down to come up. My sweat is just coming down in sheets. 1 more. Now reach down, pull up. So you push down and pull up. Push with your feet, pull up with your arms. In 4, 3, 2, and palms together. That's just our intro. Most of you have done this. So as we work through all these levels, feel free to not go all the way to the floor. But if you don't go all the way to the floor, you'll just come here and step 1 leg back. It'll look like this, back. Other side. This is the lowest form. That's gonna sound bad. The lowest form of what we're doing. It's the least intense, is what I meant to say. It's the lowest form of humanity. It's not. It's just a more mellow way to do this. Or hands to the floor, step to plank. Step back to wide. Roll up, squat. Hands to the floor or to your leg. Step back, step to wide, roll up and squat. So this would be your second, I can't speak today. This would be the next level of intensity. I think is what I mean. Let's do it 1 more time just for me. Hands down, step to wide, roll up. Next option is from your plank to lift your tailbone up, push to wide, roll up, squat. Try it again, hands down, step to plank, tailbone lift, step or jump. If you're jumping, all you're doing is pushing against the floor to come up. Hands down, step, tailbone lift, step or jump. Next option, to jump to plank. Step or jump, step or jump. 2 squats, 1 if you're just getting here. Hands down, step or jump. 2 squats. 1 if you just got here. Again, hands down, step or jump. Again. Let's do it one more time. Step or jump. 2 squats. Shoulders down and back. Keep your squat. Bring your feet underneath your hips. Can't even see. There's so much sweat in my eyeballs. Sometimes maybe this is the universe punishing me for not observing this holiday in the way that my people have for thousands of years. So just putting a new spin on it, you know? It's not like I have a feast in front of me. 2 more. Left leg. Steps back 4 times. So you have 4 together. 3, 2. Now right side for 4. So step together. Step. Maybe that becomes a lunge. Left side. So to make it a lunge, your back leg is going to bend. Bend. Press off of it. Right side. Here we go. If you're taking a lunge, maybe your arms go with you. 1 more. Left side for 4. So 4. Press. 3, 2. Right side for 4. 4. Push off of your back leg. 1 more. Left side for 2. 1 more. Right side for 2. Again, and 2 on the left. Again. On the right. Let's do it in singles right here. So step, press. So press off of your back leg to come up. Maybe you sink your hips a little further. Step back, press. Final 4, in 4, press. 3, 2, parallel squat right here. Let your heart rate settle. 2 more. Hi, Nadine. Hold your squat. Hold it. Bring your arms up. Shoulders down and back. Can you wiggle your toes? Make a fist. Extend. 4 more in 4. Extend. 3. On the last one, hold your hands in a fist. Hold it. Push down to come up to straight. Try to lift your heels. Ooh, find your balance. Palms together. Lower your heels. Wiggle your toes and squats here. All right, make sure you still have space on your sides. Cross your forearms. 2 more to get here. Left side, step out 1 time. And to the right. Basic footwork. This is probably the 3rd time we've started like this. Now maybe you sink your hips and toes slightly facing the corner. Sink, press. Maybe your arms come out like goalposts and cross. Sink, cross, sink, cross. 4 to go like that, so sink. Push against the floor. 3, 2, and hold at center. Elbows up, cross, up, cross. Maybe your heels lift, cross, up. Maybe you jump. 4, cross. 3, easy enough. 1 more, step out left here. Sink, other way. Again, and then center, elbows up, heels up, or give it a jump. 2 more, step out on your left here. Sink, cross, elbows up, heels up, or jump. 2 more, last set, step out, left, cross, right, cross, sink, elbows up, heels up, or jump. 4, 3, 2, arms up, and squat. Breathe all the way in and out. For 4, 3, 2, come up, palms together. Alrighty. My heart rate is oddly high today. Don't know why. 2 more. All right, so pedal or hop here. So you can pedal or hop. In 4, 3, 2, step out. So pedal or hop and step or jump. So you can pedal, step or hop, jump. In 4, 3, 2, Hold it here. Arms up, pull down, and pull. Reach, pull. Maybe that becomes a crunch. Lift hips and shoulders, crunch closer together. Once more. And hold it up. Palms together. Wide squat here. Just one more. Left leg rotates to the side, towards me, to the side. So you rotate on your heel. You bend your left knee as you go out. Keep this working. Maybe your arms go with you. Out, up, out, up. Two more. Let's try it on the right side, just the foot, right, towards me, out, rotating on the heel. It bends, arms up and out. For 4, 3, 2, now center, pull down, or make it a crunch. 2 more, left side, rotate out. For 4, to the center, 3, center, 2, center, pull straight down, make it to crunch. 2 more, right side, open up. In 4, 3, 2, center, pull down for 4. So 4, 3, 2, left side for just 2. 1 more, center, pull down. 1 more, to the right side for 2. 1 more, center, pull down twice. Let's do one of each, shall we? To your left, center, pull down, crunch. Right side, center, pull down. 1 more each side, left, center, pull, again. Go back, hop or paddle here. Whew. Sweat flying everywhere. In 4, 3, paddle or hop and jump or step wide. Out. Maybe it's a jump squat. 4 to go. 4, 3, and 2, wide squat here. All right, here comes our big long interval. Grab some water if you need it before we get started. I'm gonna have my block at the ready on my left side. It's just for a moment that you might need it. Maybe you don't need it at all. If you've done this with me, you be the judge. Palms together. Keep your wide squat. I need to towel off. Wow. Not completely, but just enough to breathe and to see you. All right. Whew. All right, wide squat, toes towards me. All right. Beth, you're hilarious. Beth, I miss you so much. I cannot tell you how many different walks of my life are converged right now with all of us together and wherever we are in our houses. All right. Cross your forearms, toes to the corners. Sink. Press down, come up. This is a very base move. If all else fails, you can do just this. Arms up to the corners, cross over your head, and up and out to the corners, sink. Cross, up tempo here. So cross, open, maybe your heels lift as your arms cross. If your heels are lifting, maybe you push down and get some air. Right arm swings left here. Center, other way. Most of you know this. This is your base level. Option to lean over. Let your back leg come up. Center, jump or not. So 4, 3, maybe no jump. Right arm swings left. 4, 3, 2, center, jump or not. 4, 3, 1 more set. Right arm swings left. 4, 3, 2, center jump or not. So 4, maybe just a heel lift. All right, here comes warrior 3 to your left. So you can be here, arms at your sides, or hands on the block. Let me scooch into my frame. So you can be right here, or arms up to the side. If your arms are up by the side of your body, well, everybody flex your right foot. If your arms are up, make a fist right here and extend. Make a fist. Extend, I'm tipping over. And hold left hand to the block or the floor. Open your right hip and right shoulder. Extend your right arm up. Fingertips reach up to the ceiling. Bend your right knee and straighten it. Try both knees, bend. For 2, extend. Again, bend for 2. And then single counts here just for 4. Extend. 3, 2 more. Woo. Hold it up. Close your right hip and shoulder. Hands to the block or the floor. I'm putting mine on a towel. Right toes touch the floor about 1.5 feet behind you. Bend both knees. 1, 2, and straighten it. That's your move. If you need to, you can come up here. If your hands are on the floor, maybe your right knee comes into the chest. For 2, extend. Again, that can be low, level, or high. Singles if you're ready, bend. Extend. Again, bend. Extend. Let's do 4 more like that. So 4. Press. 3. On the last one, we're gonna hold up. Hold it. Back foot to the floor. Step back. Find any plank. So hands underneath your shoulders. Maybe your knees are down. Maybe they're up. If they're up, maybe you crouch back and plank. Crouch, plank, crouch, plank. 4 more to go. So 4. Press. 3. 1 more. If your knees are still up, you can step out and in, or faster here. Out and in. Maybe a jumping jack. Out. If you're on your knees, your next progression is to try to lift them up. Hold your plank. Tailbone lift up. Walk your feet up till you're in forward fold. Tailbone lift up. Unroll at the top. Shoulders down and back. I'm moving myself to the right and hop. Or pedal. Whew. In 4, 3, wide toes turned out, sink. Wow. What do you say? Yes. This is right back. I swear, all I did last night, I may or may not have had a glass of wine and sugar. Apparently, my little gas tank cannot take that. Cross your forearms here. Maybe your arms come out to a V. Then up, cross over your head and out. Same thing. So sink, cross. 1 more slowly for me. Up tempo from here. Cross, out, cross. Maybe your heels lift and up. Maybe you get a little air and press. Up. Remember which side you're going to first. Left arm swings right here. Center, other way. This is your base move. Maybe you lean over and get a little air. 4, almost tipped over. 3, 2, center, jump or not. So 4, maybe heel lift, maybe jump. Left arm swings right. 4, 3, 2, center, jump or not. 4, 3, maybe just the heels. Last set, here we go. To the right. Again. Center, jump or not. 4. Push down to get up. Are you ready? Warrior 3 to your right. Either hands on your block or hands on the sides. Just stand finding your frame. So your hands here or along your sides. Flex your left foot and make a fist extend. You're only making a fist if your hands are up by your side. And hold your hands in a fist. Right hand either to the block or the floor. Open your left hip, left shoulder. Extend your left arm up. Try to bend your left knee. It's the top one. 1, 2, and extend maybe both knees. 1, 2, extend. Single count. Bend, extend. 4 more to go like that. So 4, extend. 3, 1 more. Hold your extension. Left fingertips and shoulders come towards the floor. Close your hips. Back toes to the floor. Hands on the floor or the block. Bend both knees. And extend. That's your move. Maybe your left knee comes into your chest. It should be the leg closest to me. Find any extension behind you. It can be low or high. Single count. Bend, extend, bend, extend. 4 to go. Then push into the floor to find your extension. 2 more. And hold your last position wherever that is. Back foot to the floor. Step back. Find any plank. So your knees can be down or up. You can be right here. You can be here. If your knees are up, you can crouch back. So crouch, so plank, crouch, so plank. 4 to go. 4, plank. 3, 2, and hold any plank. If your knees are up, you can step out and in, maybe faster, maybe a jumping jack. If your knees are on the floor, your next progression is to get them up. 3, 2, hold any plank. Tailbone up, walk your feet up towards your hands. In a forward fold, tailbone lifts up, unroll at the top, hop or pedal right here. So hop or pedal. 4 to go. In 4, 3, 2, hold both arms, come up. Hands on your knees, round your back. Release, round again. Round up for 2, release. This time come all the way up. Whew. Grab some water, do a little bit of core. I'm out of breath. We'll do a little core, a little stretch. Then we'll come back for after party where we will use dumbbells. Alrighty, cheers. My heart rate. So, note to self. Glass of wine, this is not wine. Glass of wine at night and chocolate chip cookie, not good. Now I know that a lot of people can do that kind of thing, but I operate with like a 4-year-old physiological system here. Alrighty, so I'm gonna turn to the side. Again, you don't have to. Move this out of the way. I turn to the side so that you can work front. When I say front, that's the arm closest to me, and back is the arm away from me. I'm not going to use anything, no towel, no block, freestyle. Sit up tall, feet flat on the floor, knees bent. Right into your booty bones is where you sit. Try to avoid sitting here. You want to use your extensor muscles at the top, arms out front, half curl down, half curl, and up to extension. Sadly, if you have any kind of job that requires you to sit, what happens is you eventually get used to a little bit of curve in your back at the top. So then just finding the extension becomes a chore. So if that's where you are, that's totally fine. But just work on your extension, your posture right here. And once that's good, you'll go from there. Front arm can reach behind you on the curl. Back up, now your back arm. Reach behind you. Again, reach back behind you. That reach can become a circle up and around. Should sort of remind you of what we did in the warm up. Again, curl, reach, maybe you circle. One more each side for 2 and up. Once more, curl, reach, palms stay together, keep your curl. 1, 2, and up. On your curl, maybe your fingertips go up to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. Reach, again, curl, reach, same thing, curl, reach, 2 more. On the next one, we're gonna hold right here, shoulders down, maybe your front leg extends, step down, front leg, extend. Knuckles together, thumbs at your chest. As your leg extends, rotate towards me, then away from me. Again, towards me, center, away from me. Let's do it again. Over, center, away. Last time. And then forward fold. Knees can stay bent or they can straighten. Either way, you're looking for a round in your back. Actively separating, this is not your shoulder blades. Actively releasing your low back and then actively separating your shoulder blades. Chin to your chest. Inhale. On your exhale, flex both feet. Bring your eyes up, shoulders, and then your body. At the top, tuck your hips, knees can still be bent. Fingertips can help you roll down. On the scooch forward, you can roll down. Bring your knees into your chest and rock your knees side to side. Okay. When they count all the way over, I like to extend my top leg. That is not necessary unless you feel that you need it to get the extra stretch on your glutes. Again. And then come back to the center. Hands to the side of your hips. Shoulder blades pressing into the floor. Untuck your hips. So your belly button's level to your pelvic bone. 90 degrees at the hip and 90 degrees at the knee. Your leg to your dumbbells. Maybe this is enough for you. Shoulder blades keep pressing into the floor. Front leg's gonna dip down to the floor and back to chair pose, back leg. So you're not moving at your knee, you're moving from your hip. It's a little hinge. And maybe you're not even touching the floor with it. You're only taking it down as far as you need to create resistance here in your core. Now we're not gonna go faster, but you can take both legs together to increase your resistance. But remember, that's 100% increase, so probably your toes won't go to the floor. So move from the hip and up. Again, so moving from the hip joint and up. You can exhale as you dip to the floor and inhale back up. Exhale for 2, inhale. Again, exhale, 1, 2, and up. Once more, exhale. For 2, hold your chair pose. Arms out to the side, palms up to the ceiling. Legs are your dumbbells. They're gonna rotate towards me. Here we go, rotate towards me. Come back to the center. Now away from me for 2, center. You'll exhale as you rotate to the front and center. And away from me. Now as you rotate, you'll exhale for 2, inhale. So you exhale, resist the weight of your legs, pull back with your core. As you rotate, press your opposite shoulder blade down into the floor. Exhale, back shoulder blade presses down. Inhale, pull to the center. Exhale for 2, inhale. 1 more each side. Exhale for 2, inhale. Again to the back. 1, 2, hold at center. Extend your legs up, cross your ankles, bend your knees out to the corners, fingertips behind your ears. Squeeze underneath your armpits, lift your shoulders slightly off the floor. You can hold here or crunch everything in for 2, away from your center. Inhale for 2, exhale as your legs go away. Inhale. 2, resist the weight of your legs with your core. In for 2, exhale. Again, inhale, 1, 2, exhale. Same thing, inhale. For 2, exhale. 2 more, inhale. For 2, exhale. This time, hold it in, little crunches here, and crunch everything in. In, try not to pull on your head at all. In,
and we're going 8 more crunches here. So 8, 7, last 4, pull your hips in and release. Both feet on the floor, hands to the side of your hips. Shoulder blades down on the floor, tuck your hips and press your feet down. Lift your spine and your hips up till you find your bridge pose. Diagonal line from your shoulders to your hips to your knees. Can you wiggle your toes? Slowly lower your spine to the floor, one bone at a time, and your front knee comes into your chest. Extend it up, only far enough to feel the stretch behind it. Your back leg can stay planted on the floor, or it can walk out. To find another point of flexibility, you'll flex your front foot, shoulders down, bend the knee to the chest in 1, 2, send the heel up. Again, flex, bend. This leg doesn't have to straighten. It only needs to go far enough to feel the stretch. One more time, flex. Bend this time, hold it up. Take your front arm anywhere on the inside of your front leg. Press your leg to the side, only far enough to feel the stretch. On the inside of your front leg, press your back hip towards the floor and flex both feet. Press your heels out to the walls and then bend your front knee to the center. Front arm goes out to the side. Back arm across your bent knee. Take your knee away from your screen and reach your front fingertips out towards me. Dog in the house. And come back to the center. High diggity dog, change sides. Back knee in, front foot on the floor. Extend your leg up, only far enough to feel the stretch. Flex your foot. Maybe your front leg walks out to find a point of flexibility. And bend for 2 and up. Again, flex, bend, drive it up. I love how during the workout he's bored, but when we first turn the lights on, he's all about it. And then hold your extension. Maybe it's straight, maybe it's not, doesn't matter. Back arm on the inside of your back leg. And press your leg out to the side, but only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside of your back leg. Press your front hip to the floor. Try to flex both feet, breathing in and out. Then bend your back knee to the center. Back arm out to the side. Front arm across your back knee, and your knee comes over towards me. Reach out with your back fingertips. Full spine rotation here. And come back to the center. Both feet on the floor. Flip over onto your stomach.
Ooh, I'm spinning. Arms and legs all the way out. Take your front arm, reach around, grab where your shoelaces would be. Pull your heel to your hip. And press your hip to the floor. Feel the stretch on the quadriceps. Breathe through it. Release, change sides. Back arm reaches around. Grab where your shoelaces would be. Pull your heel to your hip, hip to the floor. If you can, keep that hand there. Bring your front arm around to join it. If you're not quite here, you can work on this by grabbing your heels. I know, me either, Edie. And if your feet are already in your hands, press your feet into your hands and lift your knees up. Maybe you lift your chest. If you're here with me, you'll release. Hands to the side of your chest. Press your chest up, hips to your heels. Child's pose. And then around your back up to a tabletop. Tuck your toes and around your back. Separating your shoulder blades. Press down to the floor, lift your tailbone up. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Let your head hang. Lift your tailbone up and unroll in forward. 3, 2, we made it. All right, so this part's done. So sweaty. All right, I'm gonna share this with the world. And in 5 minutes, we'll come back and do our after party. And then I will see the rest of you either on YouTube, Instagram, or on Wednesday at 10 o'clock, where we will do Bar-ish boot camp. Thank you to everybody who's been able to make a donation. I really appreciate it. That information is somewhere in all the details of my post. I'll see you later or in 5 minutes. Thanks.